Welcome. Multi YEM Manager. Multi YEM Manager is one of the most powerful features of this application. Although it was already included in the freeware version, the version 3 introduces several improvements, including a dedicated backup system for Multi YEM Manager data. I'd like to take a few minutes to explain what this feature does and why I consider it so useful. Let's imagine you're a content creator working with Yamaha keyboard users. You may want to keep separate YEM environments for each customer, ensuring that each instance contains only that customer's content. This helps keep everything organized and avoids mixing packs, registrations, and other user data between different projects. Let's see how it works. We'll open Multi YEM Manager from the main menu. For users launching this feature for the first time, the application will ask whether this is your first time using Multi YEM Manager. If you know you've used it before but received this message unexpectedly, it may indicate that your computer experienced a problem or that your Windows installation was restored or replaced. In such situations, if no backup exists, the Multi YEM Manager data may be lost. For this reason, it's highly recommended to back up both your YEM data and your Multi YEM Manager instances regularly. This is exactly why version 3 now includes a complete backup system for Multi YEM Manager. In this example, I'll answer yes, because I know this is a fresh installation and no previous instances have ever been created on this computer. The application generates the default instance. Its size is calculated automatically, and the installed packs associated with that instance are displayed on the right side of the screen. At the bottom of the window, you'll find several buttons. The Add button creates a new empty YEM instance inside Multi YEM Manager. I will create one in a couple of minutes. The Edit button allows you to modify the selected instance. Let's take a look at this one. You can assign a custom image from your computer, keep the default image, or restore the default image if a custom one has already been assigned. Let's assign one. You can also change the display name used by Multi YEM Manager. For example, instead of using the default name, I rename this instance to My Personal Packs. After making the changes, simply click Save. The new name is now applied. Next, we have the Delete button. This button is only available when the selected instance is not currently active. Later in this demonstration, after creating another instance and adding content to it, we'll see how the deletion process works. Next comes the Backup button. Based on the compression settings configured in the General tab of the Settings window, this function creates an archive containing all Multi YEM Manager instances except the currently active one. Before starting a backup, make sure the destination drive has enough free space available. The application performs a space check before the operation begins, but it's still a good idea to avoid large file transfers while the backup is running. Otherwise, the available free space may change and cause the backup process to fail. In the near future, I also plan to implement a restore system. The goal is to make recovering Multi YEM Manager data as simple as possible after reinstalling Windows or replacing your computer. At the moment, this feature is still in the design phase. Finally, we have the Set Active button. This button becomes active whenever a non-active instance is selected. Now let's create a new instance and add some content using Yamaha Expansion Manager. We'll click on Add button. A confirmation dialog appears. Click Yes. The new instance is created successfully. Let's select it. A warning message informs us that the instance is currently empty. We'll confirm the message and continue. Notice that the Edit, Delete, and Set Active buttons are now available. Let's edit the instance. We'll assign a custom image and give it a descriptive name. I'll select an image and name the instance Patrick's Packs. After clicking Save, the new instance is ready. Now let's make it the active instance. Click Set Active and confirm the operation. We'll then close Multi YEM Manager. Whenever the active instance is changed, that instance immediately becomes the current environment used by Yamaha Expansion Manager. The application automatically rescans the instance and rebuilds the YEM Content Explorer database. Since this is a brand new instance, Yamaha Expansion Manager must be launched at least once, so it can create its default folder structure. That's exactly what the message displayed by the application is telling us. We'll confirm the message and open Yamaha Expansion Manager. YEM is now running. Let's add a small pack so we can quickly demonstrate the process without spending too much time on details. Once the pack has been added, we'll close YEM and return to YEM Content Explorer. After clicking Refresh, the content is now displayed under the Patrick instance. Let's open Multi YEM Manager one more time. Everything looks correct. The instance contains content, backup is available, and we can switch between instances whenever needed. Now let's see how an instance can be removed from Multi YEM Manager. Imagine that one of your instances is no longer needed and you'd like to free up some disk space. Let's assume that the Patrick's Packs instance is no longer required. Before deleting an instance, you must make sure it is not the currently active one. The application will never allow the active instance to be deleted. In this example, Patrick's Packs is currently the active instance, so we'll first switch back to the other instance. Once the active instance has been changed, we'll select Patrick's Packs again. As you can see, the Delete button is now enabled. Click on Delete button. A confirmation message appears. We'll confirm the operation. And just like that, the instance has been removed. Let's close Multi YEM Manager. Notice that YEM Content Explorer automatically refreshes the current data because it detected the active instance change performed by Multi YEM Manager. I hope this demonstration helped you understand how Multi YEM Manager works and why it can be such a valuable tool for anyone who wants to keep their Yamaha content organized and separated into independent working environments. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.